for Halloween. Orange Cassidy competing for the first time on Dynamite, then as a part of the Best Friends, and shocking a lot of people in the world. Orange Cassidy really showed what a competitor he was that night, and he more than likely will be doing the same here tonight alongside this man.
Joining from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds, Darby Allin!
Darby Allin, who for the last, I would say, better part of a year, has been embroiled in this battle with Jon Moxley and the Death Riders. And it continued last week on Dynamite Live. Orange Cassidy seemed to be about to go for a ride.
Yeah, it looked like Brian Castagnoli was about to throw Orange Cassidy through the table, but Darby saved him. Incredible save by Darby Allin.
And Jon Moxley, none too pleased with Darby Allin that night. And now sending his lieutenants into battle. The most recent inductee into the Death Riders, Wheeler Yuta, longtime member of Jon Moxley's army, in this tornado tag team match, Brian. Very interesting set of circumstances. It is very nearly anything goes. No tags are required, but the pinfall or submission must take place inside the ring.
Yeah, to me, the awesome thing about this match is that Wheeler Yuta can't take out, so he gets to get punched in the face the entire time.
It's almost like they're slightly biased.
I am not ashamed of being biased when it comes to Wheeler Yuta. And what is up with Daniel Garcia in those shorts?
Darby Allin,
Hot start!
yeah, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy immediately leaping on Garcia and Yuta. We are off to the races tonight on this Friday Night Dynamite. Darby using those coffin splashes in the corner. Orange Cassidy, he was moving at his own pace, but now Darby sending Cassidy across the ring. And the Death Riders, just like that, gaining the upper hand.
Yeah, as much as it turns my stomach to say, Wheeler Yuta has shown himself to be a really good tag team wrestler the last few weeks. And he and Garcia have quickly become a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, these two men, as we mentioned, have spent quite a big portion of their careers as rivals, but have found common cause underneath Jon Moxley's leadership in the Death Riders.
Yeah, they're working really well as a team right here. They know these kind of matches really well.
Reversal there.
Yeah, the strategy in these tornado tag matches is a little difficult. You have to keep your eyes open, your peripheral vision open.
It's almost a detriment if you get too focused on the man in front of you, because very as if he was going for something under the ring, but Darby Allin found something under the ring, and it was a steel chair which he used to tattoo the spine of Wheeler Yuta. Darby really winding up and leaning in with those elbow strikes. He's got Yuta on the chair as Orange Cassidy, Daniel Garcia going around the ring. Darby Allin, like he was shot from a cannon.
Darby Allin just so explosive off those ropes. Look at this.
And the thing you have to keep in mind is that Darby Allin is doing all of this, taking all of these type of superhuman risks just a few weeks after that
took more punishment in that match than I'd ever seen any wrestler take, and he refused to quit the entire time. And in fact, that's what Jon Moxley said after the match. He said he just realized he couldn't make Darby Allin quit.
And Jon Moxley really showed his true colors that night. But the coward and bully that he is, and Wheeler Yuta, we've known his true colors for a while, Brian. He's a turncoat, he's a cheap shot artist, as we just saw him taking out Orange Cassidy.
As much as I hate to say it, that's not a cheap shot in these Tornado Rules tag matches. That's what we talked about earlier. You might have one guy, you might be in control, but you've got to keep your eyes open for the other people in the match.
Daniel Garcia really from the upper level, the coffin drop. 2 for 1 from Darby Allin. Take a look at this. No one even realized Darby Allin had climbed up there. Wheeler Yuta putting his foot on the brakes, and now he's making a climb.
I can see him do the coffin drop, and then everybody just moves.
Well, right now, Orange Cassidy in pursuit of Wheeler Yuta. Up the stairs is Darby Allin. Daniel Garcia returning to the ringside area. Darby, the drop kick, and the title off the barricade as our opening contest live on Dynamite continues. Don't go anywhere.
On the next Friday Night Live.
You're about to watch Ghostbusters.
We got a very special guest. It's Ray Parker Jr.
He's a Ghostbuster.
No ghost would ever get past us.
On Friday Night Live. Friday at 8 on TBS.
It's the dog park. With all the dogs there. And the people you see that you don't really know because it's the dog park. It's the dog park.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance.
What are you eating? What are you eating? Open your mouth. Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
It's the dog park.
Protect your pet from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
It takes a rebel to make something beautiful. Beauty takes courage. It's an act of joy. So resist the ordinary and embrace the wow at Floor & Decor.
Hey, co-pilot. How do I go there? What sort of thrust does this thing have on it?
Hey, co-pilot, that's a cool mic. What is it?
That's the HyperX Quadcast 2S.
I hate writing about myself. Let me turn my portfolio into a bio.
Inspired by her cat Ziggy, Jenna's work is a contrast of sturdy form and wild color.
I like that.
How about that hat?
Let's talk about that chair.
Do you see what I'm highlighting?
You're talking to your computer.
Can you show me how?
Show me that visual.
Oh, that's nice.
What would you like me to do next?
We're surprising fans with a Twisted Tea drop. We're celebrating fall with a smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and 5% hidden alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Free at the hop. Leap, the original eau de parfum from Vanille Couture, the new limited edition. Yves Saint Laurent.
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Gold Bond believes touch says everything. It says, I see you. I feel you. And I know you. Gold Bond. Get in touch with irresistibly touchable skin.
We are living legends. And we will be treated as such. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Hey, I outclass you in every single way. AEW Collision, Saturdays at 8 on TNT, and now streaming on HBO Max.
Welcome back to Fright Night Dynamite on TBS and HBO Max. We are in the midst of a tornado tag team match. Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy trying to withstand the Death Riders, but Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia with the upper hand.
Yeah, almost a double surfboard on Darby Allin.
We saw some wild action during the break. We saw Darby looking for the coffin drop on Daniel Garcia, but Wheeler Yuta sneaking in the back door, sweeping out the leg, turning the tides in favor of the Death Riders.
Yeah, and you saw the way Darby Allin's lower spine hit that turnbuckle. I wouldn't be surprised if it sent nerve pain down his legs.
You mentioned Darby Allin just days, if not weeks removed from facing John Moxley, that brutal I Quit match. Double swing, missed, drop kick. Orange Cassidy up to his feet.
Yeah, this is an OC's first rodeo.
Cassidy on the move, big elbow strike. Over that top, DDT. Swinging a miss, Wheeler Yuta. He knows Orange Cassidy.
Another DDT.
But even Orange Cassidy had some tricks in his sleeve. Cassidy was lined up for that big orange punch. Garcia. Oh, Garcia found himself in this Dundog Millionaire, but instead has the sleeper on Orange Cassidy.
Great counter by Daniel Garcia.
Remember, it's a tornado tag match.
And now a guillotine.
There's no tag, no tags required as long as anything goes, but the pinfall or submission must take place inside of the ring. But Garcia with a guillotine rolling to the outside, maybe looking to incapacitate Orange Cassidy. And plate.
Oh yeah, now climbing up to the top rope.
Wheeler Yuta throwing his body at Orange Cassidy, trying to neutralize Cassidy on the outside. Meanwhile, you're taking another look at Yuta taking flight. Darby Allin inside the ring. He's got a skateboard in his hand. It looks like Daniel Garcia's inviting Darby to use the skateboard. Instead, it's Darby inviting Garcia to use the skateboard.
Cobra.
Yeah, great tactics by Darby Allin there. He fooled Daniel Garcia for sure.
Once again getting cut off. He was looking for the coffin drop. But the Death Riders one step ahead of Darby yet again.
Yeah, you have to wonder. You know, Samoa Joe had talked about getting too involved in the Death Rider stuff. After Darby Allin had made John Moxley I Quit, I wonder if he's getting too involved in the Death Rider stuff too. It seems like he's already won the war, and he keeps fighting.
Speaking of Samoa Joe, he'll be part of this huge main event on Fight Night Dynamite. Bobby Lashley, Ricochet, Hook, and Samoa Joe all vying for a shot at Hangman Adam Page in full gear, presented by DC, but Darby Allin with a low blow. Yuta, he was too focused on Orange Cassidy, to your point, Brian. And now Orange Cassidy.
DT.
Nobody deserves that more than Wheeler Yuta.
Coffin drop.
Coffin drop. I'm not sure if Yuta kicked out or Garcia broke it up at the last possible moment, but either way, this tornado tag match continues.
As much as I hate to say it, that was an incredible kick out by Wheeler Yuta.
A knee lift to the midsection to Darby Allin after the twist and shot by Orange Cassidy. Wild swing by Darby.
Another sleeper. Orange punch.
Drops Garcia to the floor. Now Cassidy on the move. DDT. No. Cassidy. Soul food. Thrown back to Chuck Taylor.
Scorpion Deathlock. Yes!
Regular fixture in the AEW tag team division, but they worked exceptionally well here tonight.
Exceptionally well. And I have to think Wheeler Yuta learned that tapping out and quitting in the Scorpion Deathlock. He must have learned that from John Moxley. Because he certainly didn't learn it from me.
Well, speaking of John Moxley, Moxley. He will be back in action tonight against Kyle O'Reilly. A rematch from their stellar bout 1 week ago. Orange Cassidy showering the death shower in the crowd with the candy. As we mentioned, our main event tonight, who will face Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Men's World Championship in Full Gear, presented by DC. Will be Bobby Lashley, Samoa Joe, Ricochet, or the cold-hearted, handsome devil Horde.
Obviously, I'm the underdog in this matchup tonight. See, between Bobby Lashley, Ricochet, and Samoa Joe, I'll be out there with 3 highly decorated veterans. See, yeah, sure, I'll have my hands full. I wouldn't want it any other way. You see, my main goal is to pull out the win and earn a shot at the AEW Championship. But Joe, I'm gonna be doing my best personally to make sure that you do not advance tonight. You see, you decide to show the world who you really are. But I already knew.
A huge opportunity for that man in tonight's main event, the high-stakes matchup to determine who will face Hangman Adam Page at Full Gear for the AEW Men's World Championship. And that's not the only high-stakes match. Coming up next, FTR, Young Bucks, Jet Speed, and Jurassic Express. The winner of the next match will go on to Full Gear, presented by DC, to challenge Brody King and Bandito for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code AEW. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
With today's NBA stars, no lead is safe.
Bet on it. Up 20 used to be a lock.
To Steph, Booker, and Brunson, that's fool's gold.
Got a lead against the Joker? Joke's on you.
Hoopers get hot. And your bet just cashed.
That's money.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 if your bet wins. Paid in bonus bets. Plus, get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. The crown is yours.
New Swiffer Mop Deluxe is made for small spaces. The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power. And with the new locking head, fitting into tight spaces is simple.
Can I borrow it?
The all-new Swiffer Mop Deluxe, the mother of all cleans.
Advil liquid gels are faster and stronger than Tylenol rapid release gels. Also from Advil, Advil Targeted Relief, the only topical with 4 powerful pain-fighting ingredients that start working on contact and lasts up to 8 hours.
Where you think you going? You ain't in no NBA tunnel.
DraftKings Pick 6 got me locked in.
Man, I'm with whoever hot.
On DraftKings Pick 6, you can ride with all the stars. Pick more or less and turn your basketball knowledge into big wins. Download DraftKings Pick 6 app now and sign up with our promo code.
Ready to snap.
Febreze.
I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to working from home, I gotta have every part of my house clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze air mist to leave every room smelling fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
Sorry about that. We'd like to try the monster menu.
The monster menu at BK is frightfully fun for families of all kinds.
So what's cooking down today, sir?
I can't see anything.
Well, have you tried just moving your hands away from your eyes?
I can see.
I don't know what that is.
New episodes Sundays at 11:30 p.m. on Adult Swim. Next day on HBO Max.
Don Callis, tonight we have the Don Callis Family Summit. Are you expecting to find some kind of resolution tonight between Takeshita and Okada?
I am going to show everyone that the Don Callis family has never been strong. Hey, Nick, Matt. Hey, how you guys doing? Come over here. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Been better. How's it going? It's criminal what this company has been doing to you. And I know that we talked last time. You said you'd never joined the Don Callis family. I respect it. I understand it. But that was before all of these outside forces were aligned against you to make you look like idiots. I think, just think about it. Maybe it would help you to have a family to have your back. Just don't answer. Let me show you what I can do. Clark, production jobber. Tell the truck to cue the special entrance for the Bucks that I arranged. Just go see. Let me just show you. Let me show you. You guys are the best, greatest ever. Go do it. Ladies and gentlemen, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, they are the founding fathers. They are the most athletic tag team in the history of pro wrestling. They are the greatest tag team of the millennium, and the former friends of that rat bastard Kenny Omega. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Matt and Nick.
Jackson entrance reminiscent of when they were abusing their EVP powers. And they tried to rewrite history for AEW. If you want to get an inside look at the history, the founding, the establishment of AEW next Tuesday, this book is all elite. You can pre-order now wherever books are sold. Get an inside look at the first 5 years of all Elite Wrestling.
This is a Fright Night 4-way Fight #1 Contender Tag Team match, Sybil and Paul, being accompanied by Stokely from Asheville, North Carolina, at a combined weight of 443 pounds. That's the X-Code Cash. We are FTO.
And because of the high-stakes nature of this match and tonight's main event, there's absolutely no outside interference in these four-way matches. So that means, unfortunately for us, Brian, that Stokely, Big Stoke, if you will be joining us here at the desk. And it doesn't look like they have a seat for him, so maybe he just has to stand the whole time.
Yeah, I actually think that's a great call by Tony Khan. No outside interference for these matches. They're so important in determining the #1 contender for both the tag team titles right now and the men's world championship later tonight.
Team number 3, headlining 388 pounds, the Chick Kevin Jack, Speedball, Mike Bell, Chick.
Well, this past Saturday at Collision, Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, took part of that $400,000 purse in the Collision main event. And Stokely, I imagine you're not too pleased about that. You couldn't take your 15% off the top.
First of all, I don't appreciate those accusations. I don't know what happened on Collision, but I'm just going to say this, Albert. It's unacceptable.
not only the big money that they came into lately, Brian, and that Wrestle Dream, they beat the Young Bucks for that $500,000 prize. So a lot of money changing hands in the direction of Jurassic Express as of late.
Yeah, that's almost $1 million in the last several weeks that the Jurassic Express has won. You know, they've looked great since reuniting, especially after beating the Bucks at Wrestle Dream, which was an incredible match.
Jack Perry, Luchasaurus, they've been red hot since their return here. Sweet. Jack Perry just gave Bryan Danielson a knife.
Yeah, I need it with Stokely here.
Whoa, come on, man. We go way back.
Yeah.
Starting things out, Jack Perry, Speedball, Mike Bailey, these two men were on the same team this past Saturday, but now competing interests on all four sides of the ring. And Stokely, we've seen you play an outsized role in the success of FTR as of late. Do you think that Dax and Cash are at a disadvantage with you here confined to the desk?
I don't think so. I mean, they're the greatest tag team alive today, and they will prove tonight again that they are one of the best, and they're going to go to Full Gear, and they're going to win the AEW World Tag Team Championships. How about that, Excalibur?
It looks like Speedball Mike Bailey coming up on the same side as Jurassic Express this past Saturday. FTR and the Bucks were also on the same side this past Saturday at Collision, competing for the $400,000 purse, but they've had some classic battles in the past, Brian. FTR and the Young Bucks. I mean, two teams that really seem to loathe each other but have exceptional chemistry anytime they step foot in the ring.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's fascinating because FTR and the Young Bucks have such a storied rivalry. But I'm not sure either team wants to be in the ring with each other in this match.
I mean, they do have something in common. I mean, we all hate Jet Speed and we all hate Luchasaurus and Jungle Jack. Is that his name?
Jungle Jack Perry, Jurassic Express. But right now, remember, this is a four-way match. First pinfall or submission to a finish. So that means the other two teams may not be even involved in the conclusion of this match. Kevin Knight high in the air, the drop kick, the Luchasaurus, but Speedball Mike Bailey, the boot.
Was there a blind tag there that I missed?
Luchasaurus is legal for Jurassic and Kevin Knight may be legal.
This is a hard job as a referee to keep track of who's legal and who's not.
Vaults out and now. All four men up to their feet. And a standoff here in the early goings of this match.
You have to think they're pleased with themselves. And look, Dax and Cash took advantage of that. Too busy trying to stare at each other and have fun.
Now, Young Bucks and FTR. Well, trying to floor him on Luchasaurus, but the big man, the big dinosaur, throwing those powerful right hands. Oh, FTR, a pair of super kicks and sweeps there by Matt and Nick Jackson.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing FTR and the Young Bucks work together.
If this teamwork was present this past Saturday at Stokely, they might be $400,000 richer, the Bucks and FTR.
Can you focus on what is happening in the ring and stop talking about losses? It is the past. They do not matter now. What we are talking about is Full Gear and what is at stake. We on the same page, Calvin?
We certainly are. FTR have a chance to become three-time AEW World Tag Team Champions should they win this match and defeat Brody King and Bandito at Full Gear, presented by DC. But right now, FTR and the Bucks doing a good job, Brian, of isolating Jet Speed.
Of course, the team plays.
Yeah, but who does this benefit? I think it's actually FTR. I think it's Dax Harwood who's actually the legal member or the legal person in this match right now.
Dax Harwood sending Kevin Knight into looking for Shadow Machine, I believe.
All FTR looking for Shadow Machine.
The desperation tag out to Jack Perry. I'm sure that's not the tag that Kevin Knight wanted, Brian, but that was the tag that was open to him, and Jack Perry took on the top.
Come on, guys. Get your head in the game.
Yeah, really smart move by Kevin Knight.
FTR just drove Jack Perry face first into the announce desk. That gleeful laugh you heard came from Stokely.
Are you okay, Brian? You look a little scared. You need a jam?
No, that's okay.
Wait, We saw this. Oh, we didn't see this on Saturday. Instead, Cash Wheeler, the drop kick on Nick Jackson, and now things are really breaking down, getting out of control here tonight.
Yeah, they get a little too close for this table for my comfort.
When you look at the Jackals don't face first on the table, but not when Speedball Mike Bailey takes out the bottom on the floor.
God, I hate that thing.
Oh, and here comes Kevin Knight. He's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Knight to the top, but Dax a well-placed right hand.
Well, he was climbing to the turnbuckle.
Cutting Kevin Knight off at the pass, and now...
Yeah.
And Kevin Knight is dropping his knee.
This high-stakes match to determine who will challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championship at Full Gear continues to not move.
Johnson and Nicole by your host, Wipeout. New season premieres Tuesday at 9 on TBS.
Again. Sorry.
You good?
Perfect. Root beer. Make it zing.
Okay.
Sweet.
Easily customized drinks as unique as your guests. There you go. SodaStream. Drink better, host better.
With depression, it feels like every day you're just going through the motions. But what if you could get your go back?
Go with Auvelity.
Auvelity worked fast. Some saw relief in as early as 1 week. And Auvelity lasted. On average, significant relief was seen at 6 weeks. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions in young adults. Tell your doctor about sudden changes to mood, thoughts, or behavior. Don't take Auvelity if you have a history of seizure, eating disorder, or have abruptly stopped drinking alcohol, or taking benzodiazepines, barbiturates, or anti-seizure medicine. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Don't take if you're allergic to dextromethorphan, bupropion, or any of the ingredients in Auvelity. Don't take with MAOIs. High blood pressure, manic episodes, serious eye problems, and dizziness can occur. Report all medicines you take to avoid a life-threatening condition. Don't take Auvelity if you are or may become pregnant. Side effects can include dizziness, headache, diarrhea, feeling sleepy, dry mouth, sexual function problems, and excessive sweating. Ask your provider about Auvelity.
Go with Auvelity.
Welcome to Manland, where men can be dudes and dudes can be men.
And I use natural stuff instead of this old and spicy stuff.
Yes, you man. And Landy is also home to Dr. Squatch, because there are many ways to man, but only one way to smell like one. I'm Dr. Squatch.
Horseman, return the stolen Butterfingers and will return your lost head.
One lost bite?
You? No one makes a finger on your Butterfinger, ever.
Try you, Marshmallow Butterfinger.
We're surprising fans with a Twisted Tea drop. We're celebrating fall with a smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with real brewed tea and 5% given alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
High stakes tag team battle live tonight on Friday Night Dynamite. Who will go on to Full Gear, presented by DC, to challenge Brody King and Bandito for the AEW World Tag Team Championship? Will it be Jurassic Express, the Young Bucks FTR, or Jet Speed? Right now, Jack Perry just leveling Nick Jackson and Larry, trying to make the crawl, trying to make the tag to Luchasaurus.
And during the break, everyone heard those chants. Let's go Dax, let's go Cash. There was a little boy from Bangladesh crying, saying, go FTR, go.
I'm quite sure that's how it went, but right now, Luchasaurus, the right hands to everybody and anybody in this match.
He's a one-man wrecking crew.
Luchasaurus is a force to be reckoned with, and come on, guys. If everyone can take out the big man, then we can make some progress.
Luchasaurus charging across. And the big-time Beal stacking up the Bucks in the corner. Nobody home for Luchasaurus, though. Need anybody behind him. Short tackle, the double lariat. Luchasaurus.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, he needs to stop playing to the crowd and take advantage of the position he's in right now.
Come on, Bucks, get up.
Remember, it is first pinfall or submission to a finish. As Jet Speed sent on top of one another, courtesy of Jack Perry. Choke slam by Luchasaurus.
So slam.
What is Knox doing? He just gets a the
butt stacked up on one another. Standing moonsault press. Jack.
Thank God. Very close call there.
And since their return to action, Brian, Jurassic Express, they have been perfect as a tag team. Can they ride that momentum into a shot at the AEW World Tag Team Championship? Look for a countdown for extinction, but instead, Jackson Harwood, he intervenes, and the low bridge, Matt Jackson spills to the outside. Kevin Knight, we saw what may have been tweaking his leg on that suplex to the floor. Right now he's got more to worry about. He's got to count his teeth after that headbutt from Luchasaurus.
And I'll give Kevin Knight this. It takes a lot to go toe-to-toe, face-to-face with Luchasaurus. I would not have done it, but good for him.
Speed up like Bailey, disrupting the balance of Jack Perry.
DDT.
Pendulum DDT. And Jack Perry on the shoulder. Drop kick by Kevin Knight.
Is he having his mind or a drag kick?
And Jet Speed, they've got Luchasaurus isolated inside the ring. Double springboard.
UFO splash.
Luchasaurus kicking out, keeping the hopes alive for Jurassic Express, the Young Bucks, and FTR as well.
That would have ruined everyone's night.
That was a wonderful opportunity for Jet Speed. They had Luchasaurus isolated.
Luchasaurus,
I think that was a tag.
rising up like a ghoul, and now Nick Jackson springboards in. Matt with the assist. The super kicks. Luchasaurus swinging a miss, but the super kicks don't miss. Now Jack Perry trying to launch.
Another super kick.
Looking for another destroyer, perhaps, but instead finding the super kick speedball. The front kick, the sweep. The knees, the body hole. The super kicks.
Yeah. What?
Jackson Cash.
Shadow Machine.
Did we see that? What are they doing?
EVP trigger.
The Young Bucks were half a heartbeat away from going on to full gear to challenge Brody King and Bandito for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Never thought I would say this, but Kevin Knight has the strength, he has the resilience. It's like Brian said, I mean, he's taking a lot of punishment and he is still crawling to get back up.
You have to keep in mind, last year at Fright Night Dynamite is when the Young Bucks lost the tag team titles. They have an opportunity to win another opportunity to become more contenders today. Let's see if they can do it.
Luchasaurus driving Nick Jackson down to the mat and sending Matt out to the floor. Now Luchasaurus walks up to the outside.
What is Bailey doing?
Speed. Another missile of his own from the inside out.
Oh, God, not Kevin Knight again.
Oh, Kevin Knight's climbing to the top. What are we going to see here?
I mean, I need him to be resilient, but not now.
Another UFO splash. Shadow Machine.
This is it. This is it.
FTR trying to steal it. Jubilant Stokely into the ring to celebrate with Dax and Cash, who have punched their ticket.
I want
to full
Bandito
gear where
to
they
be
will challenge
traded.
Brody King and Bandito for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
And what a performance by FTR. They knew when to take advantage. They slid in right after Kevin Knight had hit that giant splash and hit the Shatter Machine.
And with those types of splashes, with the elevation that Kevin Knight gets, he damages his own ribs coming down. And that Shatter Machine, almost the cherry on top for FTR. But fans, let's take you back to this past Saturday, where Hangman Adam Page had some incendiary comments for Samoa Joe.
You either die a hero,
Assisting Hangman Adam Page in defeating John Moxley and the Death Riders,
or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I gave him this opportunity because I owe it to him.
Don't do this.
You were embarrassed that big, bad Samoa Joe couldn't kill the Hangman. You've become the very thing that you fought against. I am hunting you. All three of you should have known better than to make an enemy out of me. Samoa Joe, I'm going to find you in the exact moment that I decide to. I am going to ruin your entire life.
Will it be Samoa Joe facing Hangman Adam Page in AEW Men's World Championship at Full Gear presented by DC, or will it be Hook, Ricochet, or Bobby Lashley? We'll find out in tonight's main event. But coming up next, a rematch from 1 week ago. Submission specialist Kyle O'Reilly one-on-one with four-time former AEW World Champion Jon Moxley. Next.
When your home has hardy fiber cement siding, it becomes the home neighbors want. They might not ask, how is this siding so durable? But their faces will, which is your cue to proudly say it's hardy fiber cement. And those looks are them wondering, is it always this beautiful? Yeah, it even holds its own against hailstorms, which will get them thinking about upgrading their own siding. James Hardy, what the best are made of.
Sunny days call for Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Refreshing and goes down smooth. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
This is a 15-second ad. Clinique Moisture Surge only needs 3 seconds to soothing hydration. With a few more left to tell you about its exclusive blend of ingredients, how it's dermatologist tested, safe for sensitive skin, and allergy tested and fragrance free. What more can I say? At Macy's, the beauty destination.
Man, where you think you going? You ain't in no NBA tunnel.
DraftKings got me locked in. On DraftKings, you can ride with all the superstars.
Okay, that's clutch. I'm gonna tap in.
New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. And 3 months of league pass on us. The crown is yours.
Needle-free Neffy, the only epinephrine nasal spray for emergency treatment of allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis from food, insects, medicines, and other allergy triggers. Use at first signs of allergic reaction. Ask your doctor how to use Neffy. Certain medical conditions may worsen. Tell your doctor about nasal, heart, or other medical conditions. High blood pressure, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, and all medications. Side effects include nasal discomfort, headache, runny nose, shakiness, and throat irritation. Ask your prescriber about needle-free Neffy or learn more at Neffy.com.
Welcome back to Friday Night Dynamite, live on TBS and HBO Max, and now a truly frightening proposition. The Vince would like to downplay that. You see the TNT champion Kyle Fletcher, Rocky Romero, the walking weapon Josh Alexander, unified champion, the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, El Clone, Hechicero, Mark Davis, Lance Archer. Seems to be one IWGP World Heavyweight Champion that has yet to join the proceedings.
Yeah, notable by his absence, Takeshita.
I have something important to say. Welcome to the Don Callis Family Summit. I've convened this summit because there's been a lot of speculation about problems in the family between Okada and Takeshita. And I'm here to dispel that myth and also to address 4 very important questions. Rocky?
Thank you, Don. The first question is who? Who is the Don Callis family? And the answer is simple. We are the largest, most dominant faction in all of professional wrestling today. Now, we all couldn't be here in person due to injuries and poor Takeshita due to travel issues. But we can all be here in spirit. My brothers, my fearless leader, I give to you a true masterpiece. Mwah! I call this simply La Familia. Behold!
That's certainly something.
Donna Finland back at it again.
Truly spectacular and inspired. Josh, please.
Well, Don, the second question is what? And gentlemen, I mean what the Don Callis family is all about. If I could direct you to the screen. Look at the talent! Look at the genetics! Look at the good luck!
We're doing it for one reason. Power. I'm here for you guys, not just today, but every day. I am prepared to do whatever it takes to get what this family, each and every one of you, needs. That is my promise and my gift to each and every one of you. To family! To family!
And it wouldn't be a Don Callis family gathering without hearing from the protostar, Kyle Fletcher.
The third very important question to be answered is why? Why does the Don Callis family do what they do? And let me remind you all of a little oath that we all took before joining this family. I, insert name, of my own free will, do hereby and hereon solemnly swear that I will always conceal, never reveal any of the secrets of the Don Callis family. I promise to obey the laws of the family and to aid and assist a brother in distress, regardless of potential injury to myself or others. I further promise to keep this my obligation sacred and not to violate
Take it. What? Whoa! Oh, hold on.
This is the friction I was alluding to, Brian.
Okay, listen. I can see there's maybe still a little tension brewing here. Okay, I can see that. Takeshita, you need to understand something. I named you the Alpha, but you need to understand this is now an entire family of Alphas. And when you have an entire family of Alphas, there's going to be a little bit of push and pull, a little back and forth. That's normal. It's to be expected. In fact, it's to be desired. But at the end of the day, this is a family. Now, it brings me to the final question. How does the Don Callis family succeed? Very simple. We succeed by listening to what I want. There's no I in team, but there is an I in family. And I decide what happens here. Now, Tate, I know you and I built this family. You were my first. We built this family, you and I, on the ashes of Kenny Omega's career. But because I decide what happens while you were first in, if I decide so, you will also be the last out. So, what I need right now is I need you and our IWGP Championship. I need you to put your ego aside and shake Okada's hand. Don't listen to these morons. Don't listen to these idiots. Shake his hand, damn it. Takeshita-san, this is not about ego. This is about your honor. This is about your honor as a wrestler and as a member of this family. So I'm asking you, for me, please shake Okada's hand for me.
This does not seem to be unfolding exactly as Don Callis had planned, Brian.
Yeah, Takeshita did what Don Callis had asked. You know, in Japan, it's customary that you respect
I can see that we've got some work to do here. So maybe the handshake isn't the way to go. Maybe I need to show you both how to work together. So this Saturday, you two will team up in a tag match on Collision and show me and the world that you can work like a family.
Well, Konosuke Takeshita, Kazuchika, two exceptional singles wrestlers, maybe some of the best of their respective generations. But we've seen that function quite well as a tag team before, Brian. But that was up until Wrestle Dream when things started to unravel for the Don Callis family.
Yeah, it really seemed like Okada intentionally hit Takeshita with a Rainmaker.
Can they function together this Saturday at Collision? And speaking of
Saturday, Mercedes Moné will have to contend with one of the most powerful, promising athletes from CMLL, Olympia.
Mercedes, I won the CMLL Women Championship. Me dijiste dónde podía encontrarte y aquí estoy en tu casa, AEW, obteniendo mi primera victoria. Así que, see you next week on Collision para recuperar lo que a las Amazonas nos pertenece.
World Women's Championship against Persephone. Mercedes Moné put out the challenge to any athlete from CMLL. Olympia stepping up to the plate to challenge Mercedes this Saturday at Collision for the title. But that's not the only title that Mercedes Moné has her mind on coming up at Full Gear. Mercedes will challenge Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Championship. But right now, let's head to the back for Renee Paquette is standing by.
Guys, I'm here with the AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander, who last week crashed a celebration of her opponent at Full Gear, Mercedes Moné. Mercedes, you're upset. You're embarrassed. That was really embarrassing. But on Collision, you're defending your CMLL title against Olympia, and I will be there in person to support you. But also, you're here tonight. I'm here tonight. So if there's anything you want to say to my face, well, I'm not going anywhere. And if you have any trouble looking for me, I'll be the one holding the title that you don't have. The AEW Women's World Championship. So what are you waiting for?
Wow, Chris Statlander putting the CEO on notice.
Following contest is scheduled for round 1 fall. Originating from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Weighing 206 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
Brian, 1 week ago, we saw Kyle O'Reilly engage in a stellar grappling match with John Moxley. O'Reilly seemed to be moments away from victory 1 week ago. Do you think he's going to change up the game plan here tonight?
I'm not sure that he has to. I'm interested to see where John Moxley's head is at after nearly having to quit again.
Let's take a look back at the conclusion of the match 1 week ago from Dynamite. You see that interlock, it was 16 deep, and John Moxley with no choice but to tap out. Well, I say no choice. His choice was clear. Rather than tap out, he got disqualified. John Moxley did not want to be made to quit yet again after saying those words to Darby Allin at Wrestle Dream. Not just to Darby Allin, but to the world. John Moxley quit.
Absolutely. You had to think he was embarrassed. You know, knowing John Moxley, this rematch had to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't demand it before he even left the building last week. But one of the things that I like right now that I'm seeing in Kyle O'Reilly is he came out and he wasn't joking around, he wasn't smiling. He's taking this super serious. He understands the gravity of this moment.
Accompanied by Marina Shafir from Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing 231 pounds, Gia.
Is that Kyle O'Reilly is stepping into the ring with that four-time former AEW Men's World Champion. And Kyle O'Reilly, by virtue of the disqualification in the record books, he will go down as a victory for O'Reilly last week. But Kyle O'Reilly, that's not how he wants to have a victory over John Moxley. He wants to force the former world champion to tap out, to say that he quits, that Kyle O'Reilly is the better man.
100%. I think Kyle O'Reilly can actually do it. You know, last week was a combination of two things. John Moxley's confidence being shaken, and Kyle O'Reilly coming in with the mentality to win. I see that same mentality right now. Look at him. He's attacking. He went for an Imanari roll there. He wants to get this to the ground, and he wants to get this to the ground fast.
John Moxley, a jiu-jitsu practitioner in his own right, but not nearly the level of Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly is somebody that grew up around the Japanese grappling arts, where John Moxley came to it after he was already an established professional wrestler, Brian.
Yeah, John Moxley started off as more of a brawler, and especially with training with the BCC, he became deeply involved in training jiu-jitsu, training catch wrestling, training submission. Oh, look at that armbar!
O'Reilly looked for the armbar. Moxley pivoting on the hip, escaping out. From disrespect to O'Reilly, O'Reilly making him pay for that, chopping at the leg with the kicks. And remember, it was the leg that was damaged all the way back at Wrestle Dream by Darby Allin, that Scorpion Deathlock, forcing John Moxley to say the words "I quit," and then Kyle O'Reilly cinching in that ankle lock. I mean, ankle lock, it's an oversimplification of what that hold does, Ryan. And of course it attacks the ankle, but it attacks the ligaments running from the ankle all the way down the leg.
Absolutely. And in catch wrestling, it's actually called a toe hold. And the really good practitioners of the toe hold, like Kyle O'Reilly is, that affects your, like you said, not just your ankle, not just your foot, all the way through your knee and into your hip.
Yeah, O'Reilly survived the bite of the ear, came in with a knee strike, but Moxley dumping him over the top. O'Reilly spills to the floor. Moxley regroups as this one-on-one rematch continues live on TBS and HBO Max.
On the next Friday Night Live,
You're about to watch Ghostbusters.
We got a very special guest. It's Ray Parker Jr.
Who's a Ghostbuster?
No ghost would ever get past us.
on Friday Night Live, Friday at 8 on TBS.
Johnson and Nicole by your host, Wipeout. New season premieres Tuesday at 9 on TBS.
If you keep making that face, it's going to stay like that.
I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
USAA. Grandpa was in the military. He shared membership with your mom so she could share with you. Easy.
USAA. Check if you're eligible today.
They all want the Emirates NBA Cup.
We'll get that.
30 teams, 6 groups, nowhere to hide. The hungriest will advance. The rest will be left behind.
The best high-stakes action.
Everyone wants that cup.
But only one will capture it.
Big dinner box, 8 things, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas, big dinner box, 8 things, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas, everybody wins. Get what you want, get what they need with a big dinner box, only from the heart.
Seeking. The unsatisfied. Emotional. Defiant. Those who take things personally. Seeking exceptional people to do exceptional things. To find a treatment where there isn't one. Seeking those who will be hard on the problem to make it easier on the people. Seeking those who refuse to accept medicine as it is, so they put themselves in a position to change it.
Welcome back to Fright Night Dynamite. I'm Excalibur, joined by the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. We are in the midst of a rematch from Dynamite 1 week ago. John Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly. Moxley, Bryan, he's turned this match into almost a street fight.
Yeah, and I think that serves John Moxley well, especially where he's at mentally. After having quit against Darby Allin, nearly quitting last week against Kyle O'Reilly. I think this is something he feels more comfortable with, is brawling.
Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly 1 week ago had the 4-time former AEW World Champion all but beat Moxley took the easy way out. He took the disqualification rather than tapping out, rather than saying the words, "I quit" again. But now lining up O'Reilly in the corner. O'Reilly the sidestep. Moxley. Not sure if he collided with the post or pulled up short, but either way, Kyle O'Reilly looking to capitalize. The dragon screw with Moxley tied up in the ropes.
Yeah, attacking the leg for Moxley once again. And Kyle O'Reilly has the best inside low kicks of all of AEW. Now he's attacking that left leg.
The single leg is blocked by John Moxley. Moxley!
Pile driver.
That could be it for O'Reilly. Moxley covers. O'Reilly kicks out, but immediately into danger as Moxley transitions.
Fujiwa armbar.
Yeah, that was a great counter to the single leg by John Moxley. Countering into that pile driver, then straight into the Fujiwara, and now into a crossface. And he's got that forearm bone, or he had it. Oh, now into a crucifix.
Moxley transitioning and punishing the neck of O'Reilly, and now gouging the eyes.
See, this is what John Moxley calls death jitsu. He's combining the brawling style that he had used for years with the submission wrestling that he's learned later on in his career.
Fans coming up mid-November, we will be in Erie, Pennsylvania for Collision. You can join us. Visit AEWTIX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then the last stop before Full Gear will be in Boston, Massachusetts, Wednesday, November 19th. Then Full Gear presented by DC coming up Saturday, November 22nd in Newark, New Jersey, the Rock Financial Center. Still have a chance to join us that Thanksgiving evening till Tennessee. As Kyle O'Reilly going to work. John Moxley overhanded strikes. He transitions over the top, using those Paul strikes. Now looking for the
armbar.
Yeah, back to that armbar.
Looking for the Jujikatame, but now he collects the leg and transitions to the ankle lock. John Moxley, almost deja vu from 1 week ago. Moxley center of the ring.
Yeah, this is what Moxley, what almost forced Moxley to quit last week.
O'Reilly stomping on the Achilles. The knee strike to the back. Moxley couldn't see it coming. O'Reilly with a chance here. O'Reilly climbs 1, 2. No, Moxley kicks out. As we take another look at, that was how John Moxley escaped 1 week ago. O'Reilly was ready for it, but meanwhile, back to live action. On the kick out, Moxley locked in a hammerlock and now is battering O'Reilly with those hammer and anvil elbows. But look at this, O'Reilly. He's got a triangle
here, yeah. He almost had a Darce there. Attacking the midsection with the knees. Oh, what a battle this has become. Oh, those knees are sharp by Kyle O'Reilly.
But likewise, Moxley. Oh, no. Moxley had the knee, the last knee blocked by O'Reilly, and there's the inside leg kick you mentioned right now. The combination axe kick, elbow strike, Moxley. Oh, wait a second, Moxley. Back towards center, looking for maybe another pile driver. This time, through the legs, the God-style pile driver, perhaps. O'Reilly into the triangle. Kyle O'Reilly, the triangle.
And Mox might not even have to tap this. He might just go out. This attacks the carotid arteries on both sides. The arm blocks off the carotid artery on Mox's left side, and Kyle O'Reilly's left leg is blocking Mox's right carotid artery.
O'Reilly creates distance, follows up the PK. And you can see Moxley, he's dazed, he's unsteady. As O'Reilly tries to... Moxley intercepts with the lariat. But you can see, Brian, how much that triangle took out of John Moxley. Very slow to capitalize on the lariat.
Yeah, I wonder what's going through Mox's head right now. He's the leader of an army. He started a war, then quit in the middle of the ring. And he almost quit again last week. And you wonder how this is affecting the Death Riders as well.
And we saw Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin pick up the victory over the Death Riders in our opening contest. Will the Death Riders go 0 for 2 tonight? As a bloody John Moxley trying to will himself on against the submission specialist, Kyle O'Reilly. Moxley high board as O'Reilly was rising to his feet.
Yeah, you talk about that match earlier. Things are really heating up.
Oh, John Moxley looking for the parenting of stuff.
If Kyle O'Reilly can get John Moxley to quit this match. Look at this delay.
Moxley almost in the same position as he was.
Not equal lock.
O'Reilly with the upper hand. Moxley on the verge of tapping out. Moxley on the verge of quitting once again. Oh, a desperate dive to the ropes to force the break.
Yeah, Mox is fighting like a man at the very end of his rope. There, he has a lot to lose if he taps out again. Armbar on the floor.
The armbar is on the floor. The match can't end on the outside, but Kyle O'Reilly trying to inflict as much punishment as possible. But the outside is the domain of John Moxley.
Yeah, he can't win on the floor, but I think Kyle O'Reilly would consider it a moral victory if he could get John Moxley to tap, even if it's on the floor.
The Dragon Screw sent Moxley against the barricade into the chair. Now Kyle O'Reilly appealing, drawing on the energy of the crowd. Oh, Marina Shafir putting herself in between Kyle O'Reilly and John Moxley. No, Moxley, wait a second. The double underhook. O'Reilly transitions out of O'Reilly. Now guillotine. The guillotine. O'Reilly, he doesn't have the full grip in on the outside, but still he's got maybe enough to hit John Moxley out.
Yeah, I think he's connected that rope. He's connected that rope.
I think it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly versus John Moxley in a no countouts, no disqualification match.
Between John Moxley and Kyle O'Reilly that we lost track of the crowd. And I think Kyle O'Reilly might have done the same.
Yeah, he might have done that, or he might have realized his position too. If he would have let go of that guillotine, he puts himself in a really bad position where Mox could have been in his guard and just done ground and pound. I think O'Reilly was begging for a reason to the match, but yeah, he wanted to the top. Here comes Claudio.
Marina Shafir just dipped over Evers. The point is null and void. The match ends as a double countout, and the Death Riders on the attack.
Oh, and Mox is bleeding from the upper part of his nose. Right around the eye socket. And there's Robbie.
Roderick Strong coming to the aid of his partner in Paragon, Kyle O'Reilly. Watching him, Claudio dropping him down.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let his partner get taken out like that. Oh, here comes Yuri Garcia. This is 3-on-1 already.
And you see Claudio Castagnoli anchoring Roderick Strong down as Garcia and Yuta on the attack. The numbers against them. The Darby Allin. Mark Briscoe trying to hit Orange Cassidy. He's got some plunder as well.
And the Death Riders, they fled. They didn't want to get in a brawl with these guys.
And Mark Briscoe in the ring with Darby Allin. Darby Allin with the microphone in hand.
Where are you running? Let's end this right here. For a year and a half, you said that everybody hasn't suffered enough. Trust me, I've suffered plenty. It's you that hasn't suffered enough. But I'm going to give you the chance to suffer some more.
Darby, my good man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because the Death Riders here want to walk around like they all bad, like they all hard. Well, I don't see nothing but some big ass tough guys. Because every time it's time to throw down, y'all sure do like to skedaddle. So, me and my crew have come up with the perfect solution to this issue. And I'm gonna let my main man with the game plan, Orange Cassidy, tell y'all what we got planned.
Blood and guts.
Blood and guts 2 weeks away from tonight at Greensboro. The challenge has been thrown at the collaboration of Armstrong and Dario, challenging the Death Riders for the blood and guts. 2 weeks locked inside a solid steel cage of the most dangerous matches in professional wrestling.
At Domino's, you can pick 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for $6.99 each. But we decided to give kids that worked up an appetite other items that cost around $6.99 each instead.
All right, who's hungry?
So small.
Still hungry? Yes. All right, who likes pizza?
No matter how you slice it.
Pizza's way bigger than a burger. Can I get 2 slices?
You get more of its Domino's $6.99 pizzas.
We wanted to make foods using unique ingredients, things like kelp. Shopify provided us this platform to sell our products to anyone around the world. We're Barnacle Foods, and we're powered by Shopify.
You gotta look it up sometime.
Let me see.
Or no, not.
Did you search cool outfits to wear with shark tooth necklace?
Yeah. Goldfish have short memories. Be like goldfish.
Brother. Statement piece.
Where you think you going? You ain't in no NBA tunnel.
DraftKings Pick 6 got me locked in.
Man, I'm with whoever hot.
On DraftKings Pick 6, you can ride with all the stars. Pick more or less and turn your basketball knowledge into big wins. Download DraftKings Pick 6 app now and sign up with our promo code.
We're gathered here today to bring together the
Who invites a husky guy to an outdoor summer wedding? It's 100 freaking degrees. Natalia. And because I sweat a lot, I went to Men's Warehouse and got a suit with a special fabric called Chill Flex that breathes and keeps me cool. Even in these inhumane conditions.
You may now kiss the bride.
Thank you, girl. Love you, too.
It's a little hot to be flirting, don't you think?
No, I don't.
What table are you at?
Are living legends, and we will be treated as such. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. Hey, I outclass you in every single way.
AEW Collision, Saturdays at 8 on TNT, and now streaming on HBO Max.
Back live on this Friday Night Dynamite. And remember Chris Stanlander throwing out the challenge like Mercedes Moné, the CEO, earlier today said, you know where to find me if you want to. And it looks like Mercedes has found the AEW Women's World Champion. Looks like Mercedes bringing Stanlander through the tunnel out to the ringside area. And now the AEW Women's World Champion finds herself at a disadvantage. Mercedes battering physically in a tunnel action as well, but instead, Stanlander close up her challenger at foot. Drives her face first.
Yeah, she's backing up what she said earlier in the night. She challenged Mercedes to come out and do something about it.
Oh, wait, Athena, Mercedes tag team partner in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Athena just bailing out Mercedes Moné.
Throwing Stab back in the ring.
Now Mercedes, a backstabber, and Athena knee off face. Wow, some big-time backup from Mercedes Moné. We knew, Brian, that their interests would be aligned when it came to trying to be inaugural Women's World Tag Team Champions. But
things are getting really interesting here.
Harley Cameron, Will Nightingale, Athena Mercedes, first-round opponents, and the complicated history between Will Nightingale and Chris Statlander comes to mind as well.
Yeah, but Harley and Chris Statlander have been friends for quite some time.
Well, Harley Cameron, she's almost been like a peacemaker trying to bridge.
Yeah, Harley Cameron trying to lift Chris Statlander up. You know, it's next week. It's Willow and Harley against Mercedes and Athena.
I've just been informed by Tony Khan. It is official for Dynamite next Wednesday night. Mercedes and Athena, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, first round match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Wow! Well, the physicality on display, the fireworks going off here in Texas. Remember, there will be fireworks in Newark, New Jersey. Chris Statlander, Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. Both here presented by DC, but there will be fireworks this Saturday at Collision when Bandito puts his Ring of Honor World Championship on the line against Master of the Rock, who made such an impressive showing at All Out. Just last month, he turned so many heads. Brian, Master of the Rock, he was almost an afterthought in this match with Takeshi Okada, but instead he proved that he could stand toe-to-toe to the best in the world.
Absolutely. He came in there, nobody thinking he had a chance to win, and he wowed that entire crowd, myself included.
And Bandito has these words ahead of Collision coming out this Saturday.
Yesterday we drove 12 hours for first time from Torreon to San Antonio, Texas with my grandmother. Today is her first time to see me as a wrestler and also for her to stay here in the States.
Una cosa muy grande de ver a mi niño que lucha.
Sí.
Toda la gente me dice lo mismo. Para luchar, él está primero. Tendido como bandido.
Bendición.
Sí, un gusto tremendo. Y a la vez me dieron ganas hasta de llorar, hijo, de verte arriba luchando. Me da mucho, mucho gusto. Y a la vez, mucho esfuerzo que hacen ustedes como este trabajo. Dios los bendiga y muchas gracias, joven, por este recibimiento que me han dado.
Very emotional moments for Bandito. But right now we turn our attention from the Ring of Honor World Championship to the kickoff of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament.
This is an opening round match of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Set for one fall. Introducing first, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, the Sisters of Sin.
2/3 of the tribal members vying to become the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. We'll take a look at the bracket. Phenomenal Jay Hayter lined up against the Sisters of Sin in this first round matchup. And on the same side of the bracket, we will see Mercedes Moné and Athena and Willow Nightingale. They will meet next Wednesday night as Dynamite returns to Houston, Texas 1 week from tonight. But across the bracket, Brian, we heard some rumblings backstage. You noted it last week. Penelope Ford may have suffered an injury. I understand that her status for the tournament may be in question.
Yeah, she injured her arm, and it seems unlikely she'll be able to participate in both the tag team tournament and the Blood and Guts match.
The team of Queen, Aminata, and Jamie.
They picked Sky Blue and Julia Hart to face in the first round. And fans, you are watching AEW on TBS. Brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you travel home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at Progressive.com. Brian, we noted that Jimmy Hayter, Queen Aminata, the least tag team experience in that four-way match, yet they came away with a victory, and they wasted no time in calling out the Sisters of Sin because of the long-standing hostilities between Hayter, Aminata, and the Triangle of Madness.
Yeah, Jimmy Hayter and Queen Aminata looked so impressive last week, and I think one of their strengths is that they were the hardest hitting tag team in that match.
Julia Hart, a shot at Jamie Hayter, and now going straight at Queen Aminata. You mentioned the potential of an injury to Penelope Ford. That's a situation that we will be monitoring as the night continues. Penelope Ford and Megan Bain, they were lined up to take on Ty Mello, Anna Jay in their opening round matches. Queen Aminata looking to put away Julia Hart very early here. Quick tag out to Sky Blue. And remember, across the other side of the bracket will be Riho and Alex Windsor taking on Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa. So, Sky Blue. Now, and a taste of the chocolate kisses from Queen Aminata. Sky Blue, but rattled by that. Aminata feeling the confidence after the win of the four-way match last week, Brian.
Yeah, although I wonder if she should have tagged out a little bit sooner than she did. You know, Jimmy Hayter is the most accomplished singles wrestler in this match. Former AEW World Champion. But I think the Sisters of Sin have the advantage in tag team wrestling.
Yeah, that's not to take anything away from their opposition. Remember, Julia Hart, former TBS champion in her own right, but quick tags in and out by Aminata and Hayter here. We saw Sky Blue looking to make the crawl out to the corner, get some relief from Julia Hart, but instead Hayter, undaunted, makes the cover only a 2 count, says referee Brandon Martinez.
Yeah, since AEW started, fans have been asking for women's tag team championships, and here it is, the first match in the tag team tournament. Look at that double suplex. Julia Hart was landing on her head.
A rough landing for Julia Hart and Sky Blue. But Aminata and Hayter, they were ready for the underhanded tactics by the Sisters of Sin. And now Sky Blue into the corner, isolating. Good job by Hayter and Aminata, cutting this ring in half. And a suplex. Sky Blue down, Hayter moving with purpose, moving with speed. The cover. But Sky able to kick out. And this has been all Hayter and Aminata here in this first round matchup, Brian.
Yeah, I'm really surprised at how much they've dominated the opening parts of this match. If they can keep it up.
Oh, Julia Hart, I believe, got a blind tag in. A rare mental misstep by Jamie Hayter. If so, now the hair pull. And down goes Jamie Hayter. And sandwiched between the kicks by Sky Blue. Julia Hart, the cover's made. 1, 2. The Sisters of Sin with the advantages. This first round match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Don't go anywhere.
So what's got you down today, sir?
I can't see anything.
Well, have you tried just moving your hands away from your eyes?
I can see.
I don't know what that is.
Sliding Friends. New episodes Sundays at 11:30 p.m. on Adult Swim. Next day on HBO Max.
Before you go to extremes to fix sagging and wrinkles with expensive injections, try this first, Olay Regenerist. In a survey of women, 71% said their skin was visibly firmer in 2 weeks, without painful prices. For me, it's only Olay.
Hi, I'm Macy, and I'm a team member at I Love for Chick-fil-A. And a little thing you'll love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club is the Dijon mustard with the pretzel bun. The Dijon mustard gives it a kick. It's a new fall flavor that fits right in.
Real team member paid for their testimonial. Consumer Cellular is lowering the price for those 50 and up. Get 2 unlimited lines for $30 each. That's just $60 a month. So switch to the carrier ranked #1 in network coverage satisfaction. Visit consumercellular.com today.
Step up, prep up with Descovy for PrEP. Descovy for PrEP helps protect against HIV. It's not for everyone. Descovy for PrEP is not for people assigned female at birth. Talk to your healthcare provider to find out if Descovy, the smallest PrEP pill available, is right for you. In a 2-year study, 99.7% of people stayed HIV negative while on Descovy. Descovy doesn't prevent other sexually transmitted infections, so use safer sex practices. You must test HIV negative before and at least every 3 months while taking Descovy. Tell your healthcare provider right away if you think you were exposed to HIV or have flu-like symptoms. They may want to test you for HIV. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. The most common side effect was diarrhea. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines and supplements you take, or if you have kidney or liver problems. If you have hepatitis B, don't stop taking Descovy without talking to your healthcare provider, as your hepatitis B may get worse. Ask your healthcare provider if Descovy for PrEP is right for you. Get help paying for Descovy for PrEP. Learn more at Descovy.com.
Introducing the Derm Advanced Eye Lift. Potent, clinically tested skincare helps remodel the look of eyes for a targeted transformation across 4 dimensions. Only from Estee Lauder. At Macy's, the beauty destination.
First round action in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament kicking off here tonight. The Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue taking on Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter for the last few moments, Brian. It has been all the Sisters.
Yeah, their tag team work has really come into play here. You're seeing it right now.
Rapid fire offense from Sky Blue, Julia Hart. As Jamie Hayter, she and Queen Aminata, they got the victory 1 week ago, but there's the power of Hayter, the intangible. And in comes Aminata.
Yeah, Aminata hits so hard, so does Jamie Hayter.
The snap mare and the kick right along the spine by the Queen. And then the running kick.
Yeah, that was the lower rib cage. That had to have knocked the wind out of Sky Blue. And it beat right through the face.
Now Aminata covering the leg is hooked. Deep cover, Sky Blue. That was all on her to kick out Brian. Julia Hart had no chance of making it across the ring for a break.
Yeah, and I think Sky Blue knew that. She saw Julia Hart's positioning, knew there was no chance for a save.
Missile drop kick by Jamie. Hayter, snap, neck breaker. And now Hayter on the move. Coming in. Larry. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. Julia Hart coming in to bail out her partner.
Yeah, great save by Julia Hart, not even allowing it to go to 2. Making the early save can really help your partner not have to worry about it. I don't know if I'm the Sisters of Sin. I don't know if I want to slug it out with Jamie Hayter and Aminata.
Oh, Hayter and Aminata tucking underneath. German suplex, back suplex. Sisters up to their feet, but pair of thrust kicks. What a pair of lariats from Hayter and Aminata. Almost like a reset point in this match. All 4 competitors down. As we're going to take another look back at the tandem suplexes from Hayter and Aminata, these killer queens.
But then look at the Sisters of Sin hitting that double superplex straight into the clotheslines by Aminata and Jamie Hayter.
A tremendous opening round action in this tournament to crown the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And now Aminata and Sky Blue just striding towards the center of the ring, exchanging some powerful shots.
Oh my goodness. Oh, don't slap Queen Aminata. Oh. These ladies are laying it in.
Aminata stepping to the back of the look at this. Punishing submission hold, but she left herself open to Queen Aminata for Julia Hart to come in the break. Hart sent to the outside by Jamie Hayter. Hayter in pursuit of her opponent. Meanwhile, back inside the ring, Queen Aminata. Maybe taking reverse DDT. Julia Hart. They've taken out.
Oh no, that's Tekla.
Oh, that was Tekla from out underneath the ring. It wasn't Julia Hart at all. It was the third member of the Triangle of Madness, and now
it's 2-on-1 on Aminata.
Queen Aminata driven down. And 1, 2, 3.
Julia Hart, Sky Blue, the Sisters of Sin.
Yeah, it's Tekla. Look, she just crawled out from under the ring.
Yeah, I saw the blonde hair. I thought it was Julia Hart, but I did not think it was Tekla. The spear on the outside, taking out Jamie Hayter, and now the Sisters of Sin advancing to the semifinals, where they will face the winners of next week's match with Mercedes Moné and Athena taking on Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron as we take another look at the bracket. The Sisters of Sin advance and comes one step closer to being crowned the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And right now, let's head to the back where our covering Tony Schiavone is standing by.
Okay, guys, I'm back here with Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, who were scheduled to compete in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Tournament. However, last week, Penelope, you did a moonsault onto the floor. You came up clutching your arm. You've been under a doctor's care, we understand, since then. What's the diagnosis?
I've torn my UCL, which means I'm out indefinitely, and I'm not clear to compete. Those titles were our destiny, and I'm going to make every woman feel the pain that I'm in right now, because that's what they all deserve.
Megan, what does this mean for you in the tournament?
I've been making these women bow down long before me and Penelope ever crossed paths. Our fate may be delayed, but this division hasn't escaped. So any woman in this building ready to make history and build an empire, please step forward. I'll decide who's worthy to stand beside a god.
Well,
Don't worry, I'm listening.
These two? Look out. Look out.
Well, a tough break for Penelope Ford, but Megan Bain, some heavy-duty reinforcements in the tournament. Coming up next, the Fright Night four-way fight. Bobby Lashley, Ricochet, Samoa Joe, and Hook. Next on Dynamite.
The DQ Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket comes in your choice of honey barbecue or new sweet chili, layered with flavor from the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. That's the Sauced and Tossed Chicken Strip Basket. Get it delivered today, only at DQ.
It's the dog park. The old cone of shame, right?
It's called an Elizabethan collar. There's nothing shameful about it.
Right. No, it's the dog park.
Protect your furry friend with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Don't hurt him, Kev. All dripped up. Got the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab on the best 5G network, baby.
No way.
It's me. Handsome and hilarious.
No way.
Ooh.
No way.
Wait, that was about the iPhone? Come on.
Get the new iPhone 17 Pro. No trade-in needed. And iPad and Apple One. All for $0. And soon.
That's real nice.
Where you think you going? You ain't in no NBA tunnel. DraftKings Pick 6 got me locked in. Man, I'm with whoever hot. On DraftKings Pick 6, you can ride with all the stars. Take more or less and turn your basketball knowledge into big wins. Download DraftKings Pick 6 app now and sign up with our promo code.
After 40, our skin needs more than just a basic moisturizer. Revitalift Triple Power, 3 key anti-aging ingredients in 1 cream, visibly reverses up to 10 years of wrinkles, firms, and brightens. Revitalift Triple Power by L'Oreal Paris.
For the next 30 days, everyone in the country is trying to. That's crazy, right? Don't you get it? This game is rigged.
What is happening?
Welcome to the Running Man. Also now.
On the next Friday Night Live.
You're about to watch Ghostbusters.
We got a very special guest. It's Ray Parker Jr.
It's a Ghostbuster.
No ghost will ever get past us.
On Friday Night Live. Friday at 8 on CBS.
It's main event time!
Introducing first, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 310 pounds,
Samoa Joe, one of the most decorated athletes in AEW history. Only man to hold the AEW World Championship, the AEW Championship, and the TNT Championship in his career, along with the longest reigning Ring of Honor Men's World Champion.
Yeah, Samoa Joe's just an incredible athlete. Super tough, but in fact, I don't know if there's a tougher man in all of AEW.
from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds, show some love for Ricochet.
Ricochet is well an athlete. Getting out of the winner in the 2024 Continental Classic Gold League. A man who's aligned himself with those human vision conference all around the demand and fans in Omaha, bringing the New Year's AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash on Wednesday, December 31st at 31st Credit Union Arena. Premium seating available right now. Pre-sale starts on October 30th. Use the code AEWTV this Thursday. That's tomorrow. For early access to tickets at AEWTIX.com. Ricochet, maybe not the career-long singles record that Samoa Joe has, but not someone to be counted out in other physical.
Weighing 201 pounds, hey, get it,
47 career singles victories, more than a 90% winning percentage in singles matches. A man that's quite a big shocked. So many people turned a few heads early last year when he took Samoa Joe very nearly to the limit when Hook challenged Joe for the AEW World Championship run.
Yeah, absolutely. He challenged for the World Championship against Samoa Joe. Put up an incredible fight, nearly beat Samoa Joe.
Texas, weighing 277 pounds, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
It feels strange to say this in a match with this much talent with Ricochet, Hook, and especially former AEW World Champion Samoa Joe. But Bobby Lashley coming into this match as a favorite, perfect in singles competition inside the AEW ring. He's never been pinned or submitted at 8-time champions throughout his career. And a man who could be one victory away from challenging Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Men's World Championship full gear. Yeah, November 22nd.
Yeah, he's got to be super motivated. He's been undefeated in singles competition, but has yet to get a shot at the AEW World Championship. Here is his opportunity.
And As we mentioned, no shortage of history between Hook and Samoa Joe. No shortage of history between Ricochet and Bobby Lashley. Lashley, of course, member of the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate will off the AEW World Trios Championship last week when Ricochet intervened and allowed the Ops to hold on to the championship. Now Samoa Joe and Hook battling it out. Hook trying to make the most of this opportunity.
Yeah, look at Hook. You know, he used to be a member of the Ops. And him and Samoa Joe were going toe-to-toe.
Lashley sending Joe to the back and then into the steps.
How many people can throw Samoa Joe around like that? Not many.
Ricochet the drop kick. Send it on. Bobby Lashley cracks on the floor. Smart move is he's going to focus on Hook, but Hook not backing down to Ricochet, but unbeknownst to Ricochet.
I think Ricochet's realized he's made a mistake.
Swinging a miss by Ricochet. Hook. High cross slings. Ricochet over the top of the suplex. Now Bobby Lashley.
Look at that throw.
Lashley, spear to the midsection. I think there's some extra venom on that one, Brian.
Absolutely. Beautiful Northern Lights by Hook.
Bobby Lashley breaking up. Big predicament. You can't blame Hook in that situation, though. Remember, like the other four-way match we saw earlier tonight, there was absolutely no outside interference in his first pinfall submission to a finish.
Yeah, I think Bobby Lashley just hit man Hook there.
He's his own man. He's not backing down for Bobby Lashley.
No, he's not.
Hook lands on the apron.
Down.
Lashley, tell Hook to calm down. Lashley charging. Crashes to the floor now. Lashley turns his attention to the cold hard enhancing devil.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley actually giving Hook some good advice. But I think one of Hook's advantages here is being the youngest man in this match. And having some of that frenetic energy. Obviously, Bobby Lashley's big advantage is his power.
Ricochet. Still back to his seat. Lashley, though, down to a knee. Not taken off of his feet. But wait a second. Samoa Joe.
All right. Same thing?
Yup. This is our year.
You know, if getting AT&T's best deal on the new iPhone 17 Pro without needing the most expensive plan taught me anything, it's that switching things up can be a good call. So how about we try something that's timeless?
Oh, yeah. Good call. Ooh. Get the all-new iPhone 17 Pro on us. Designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet. Most expensive plan not required.
At Domino's, you can feed the whole crew with 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Or you could attempt to share $6.99 burgers instead.
You guys hungry? Hope you don't mind sharing. Take one down, pass it around. Feeling full? Good news, guys. We have pizza. Now this should be enough.
Turns out, no matter how you slice it, you get more with Domino's $6.99 pizzas.
Here, I'll take a burger after this.
You're listening to Worthy of You. When you find your true match, you'll know it. It will feel natural, blend seamlessly, and never settle. Because you haven't come this far just to come this far. You're worth it.
My sister's 40th birthday party has a dress code, and I got nothing. She said, you have to look nice. Just go to Men's Warehouse, they'll decide everything for you. What? Sister's birthday. She's an adult. Please help me. Follow me. I knew it. I'm hot. Did I need to flex this hard on my sister's birthday? Yes.
Nice outfit, little brother.
Oh, this whole thing. Where's the cake?
We don't have cake. I'm 40.
I'm 40.
She's 40, you guys.
That unrelenting itch. When moderate to severe eczema is uncontrolled despite treatment, get itch relief fast and skin clearance that lasts. Nemluvio blocks the signaling from IL-31, a switch that triggers key symptoms of eczema. Do not take if allergic to Nemluvio. Serious reactions may occur, some severe. Tell your doctor about any medicines you take if you experience hives or plan to receive a live vaccine. The most common side effects are headache, joint pain, hives, and muscle aches. Ask about Nemluvio today.
Pop quiz. Heard that the cat's meow.
Of course. It's because they're popped. That's right. Knock yourself out.
Delicious.
Who will face Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Men's World Championship in full gear, presented by DC on Saturday, November 22nd at the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey, on pay-per-view at HBO Max. Will it be Hook? Will it be Bobby Lashley? Will it be Ricochet? Or will it be the man who has been dominating the proceedings for the last few moments, the former champion, Samoa Joe?
Yeah, Samoa Joe has come with a great strategy for this match. Isolating Hook, the least experienced man here.
But Hook. Power slam, the cover. Ricochet there to break it up. And Ricochet, we've seen this throughout the match, Brian. Every time Joe has his back turned, Ricochet tries to capitalize, but
that time actually succeeded.
Yet Joe has always had the answer for Ricochet. Ricochet there. And Joe is luring him in. And now the dangerous right hands of Samoa Joe won't work.
And those brutal right hands by Samoa Joe. This is a matchup everybody wants to see. Bobby Lashley and Samoa Joe going toe-to-toe.
Lashley with the right hands, but Samoa Joe, the thumb of the eye, and now Joe moving with Lashley. And Ricochet diving in. Lashley was prepared for it. Lashley with Ricochet on the shoulder and flips him around with ease. Lashley the coach running about the full gear. Hook there to break it up.
I'm shocked Hook was able to break that up. He landed on his head on that power slam by Samoa Joe.
We see Lashley very nearly dispatched Ricochet. Meanwhile, back to live action. Hook the hammer throw reversed by Bobby Lashley. Goes up and over, but Lashley looking at the catch on Hook. Muscles him up onto the shoulder. Hook sends Lashley into the waiting lariat of Samoa Joe. And now Lashley sent to the outside. Hook and Samoa Joe once again find themselves center of the ring. The headbutt. Joe. The lariat. Hook ducks underneath and Hook two.
Right suplex by Hook. He has so much power in his hips.
Ricochet flying in. Hook took his eye off the ball for just a moment, and Ricochet made him pay. And Ricochet lands on his feet. He lands on his feet. He clipped Lashley on the head, and now Ricochet sucks his special to Samoa Joe.
And on his feet again.
The path is clear. Ricochet.
This is Ricochet's chance. And he has to do it without the demand. Let's see if he can.
And now,
Inside the ring, Ricochet up to the
should start breath.
Ricochet covers. Look at the form, the precision on this shooting star proves from Ricochet.
And he covered him like he meant it.
But Ricochet now poised to load up that spear gun. He comes charging.
Oh, Ricochet, look at the steel cup and all the red rum.
He intercepted the spear gun. He's got the rubber cinched in.
Great submission counter by Hook.
But Ricochet up to his feet. He's trying to make his way submission. And now hoisting hook up. Samoa Joe.
Could be going for the muscle buster here.
He's got hook up Bobby Lashley on the muscle.
Spear by Lashley. 650 cents on.
How incredible has Ricochet been in this match?
Like a chance to face Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Championship is on the line. What a night it's been as we are about to crown a #1 contender for the AEW Men's World Championship.
You can tell how much this match means to all four men. They are putting it all on the line.
Ricochet, he's got Hook lined up. He's thinking vertigo here. No, Hook drops down. Look at that for 1, 2. No, Ricochet able to kick out. Hook the lariat sends Ricochet to the floor. And Bobby Lashley, Lashley spills the outside.
Hook going down, able to avoid both Ricochet and Bobby.
Every Paul Turner had his back turned. But so did Bobby Lashley.
The Wakita Quad. So I want Page to retain it.
#1 contender for the AEW World Title, Samoa Joe.
It looks like Bobby Lashley was about to make the save there.
Lashley was about to make the save indeed, but it was Ricochet who intervened with a chair. And Brian, I don't think if Hook sustained as much punishment to his neck, to his spine, early on in the match, that he would have been quite as susceptible to that Kakita clutch.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially with that power slam that Samoa Joe hit towards the end of the match. And then also was hit with the muscle buster.
But it is official for Full Gear. It will be Samoa Joe challenging Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Men's World Championship November 22nd, live on pay-per-view at HBO Max from The Rock, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Well, let's head to the ring where our colleague, the ineffable Tony Schiavone, is standing by.
Congratulations, Samoa Joe, coming up at Full Gear, presented by DC. You get another shot at the World Championship that we are going to have our Fright Night Dynamite signing for the contract right now. Let's bring in our Fright Night Dynamite Halloween crew who's been with us all night. They're going to bring out the contract and we'll get this underway. I know you're excited about tonight. Where are the guys? Come on out.
I'm not wasting any time to make it official for Full Gear presented by DC. The contract signing right here, right now on Dynamite.
All right, here they come.
I've never seen contract signing quite like this. And
Well, it is Fright Night Dynamite. Gentlemen, or ladies, or whomever, Joe, I know it's a big moment for you, buddy. I know that. You earned it. What a match that was. All right.
well, this is a very unorthodox contract signing. And
Yeah, we got to get the chicken in the ring.
Yeah, the chicken's having a hard time getting in the ring.
Joe, here you go.
You know, Tony, I want to ensure that this is the safest environment possible for me to sign this. So, boys, make sure I'm safe.
here's a powerhouse Hobbs. Cuts her Shibata now. The costume crew can just dumped on the ring.
That poor chicken.
Hobbs and Joe remembers the last time we saw someone in this costume inside an AEW ring. Well, Joe clearly thought it was Hangman because it was the last time, but not the case here tonight. And the Ops making it safe for Samoa Joe to put pen to paper to sign the contract for Full Gear to challenge Hangman Adam Page for the AEW Men's World Championship one more time. Samoa Joe making it official here tonight on Dynamite. As the Ops clear the ring and Samoa Joe demanding a microphone.
Now, as you can see, it seems like the Hangman is not quite as creative as he used to be. So sorry, boys, for the carnage. But know this, Hangman, your days are numbered. Soon you will not be a champion. I will relieve you from that burden. And ladies and gentlemen, what stands in front of you is your next AEW World Champion.
Hangman Adam Page, he was the better man at Wrestle Dream, but Samoa Joe.
Well, there you have it. It's official. Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page for the World Title Championship Full Gear presented by DC. Samoa Joe, celebrations are in order. If I could, a toast. Grab a drink, gentlemen.
A toast, a celebration here, but Samoa Joe, he's not champion yet, but he is one win away from becoming AEW Men's World Champion for the second time.
To All Elite Wrestling, we're the best wrestle. To Full Gear, presented by DC, live on Saturday, November 22nd. And to the Men's World Champion, Hangman Adam Page, the living embodiment of cowboy shit.
Long may he reign.
Wait a second. Oh, that's not Tony Schiavone at all. That's Hangman.
Oh. Bloodshot Lariat.